All right, Turbo Man 351 here. Hi guys, I'm sure you saw the Sludge Pudge LS title of how bad that engine was. And this video here is just going to show you what it looks like now, okay? Jabam! It's amazing what a little elbow grease will do, man. Yeah. It looks like that these heads were put in a hot tank, doesn't it? And they weren't. I just sprayed them down with gasoline. Gasoline is a really good cleaner when it comes to oil and sludge. And all these turned out great, dude. I'm going to get some new valve seals because these guys are just, I think, have had it. The motor has extremely low miles on it, I've noticed. It's amazing what LS bearings look like, man. It's that crank literally hydroplanes on the oil. I don't think it even touches the bearings. I mean, that's the goal that they're trying to do, engineers, with the crank as it sits in the block, you know, is to get it to, you know, the bearing clearance and the oil between the bearing and the crank is like micro, you know, thin. And they want the film thick enough. That's why you gotta know what weight to run in your car. But it's just crazy how they do that. Now, you know, I did not want to go with an LS engine in a Ford car because that is what everybody does. And it's such an LS world we live in. And the 351s are getting so much harder to find now at your junkyards. Dude, it's, unless you live in a certain area, but over here in Maryland, 351s are like rare gems, okay? It's insane. But you find one here and there. But an LS engine, it's a dime a dozen, you know what I mean? I got this at Pepboys. It was sitting there on the showroom floor. It was a core. This woman never changed her oil. You'll get people like that are either divorced or don't have a man in their lives. They're up in age and they don't really take care of the car, or they just don't run it through Jiffy Lube or what have you. I don't know. But you saw the video. You know, they'll run the car until the check engine light comes on, obviously. And what happened in this motor here, I'll tell you straight up. Here's the evidence. I tried pulling the cam out and the cam would not come out. I got half of the cam out and then it stopped. I'm like, why is it not coming out? Well, it spun a cam bearing. Yeah. Look at the copper on that. Isn't that crazy? It actually spun not one, but yeah, two cam bearings. So there's that one bearing. The other one I had to take a chisel and yeah, I had to do that. But anyway, let me turn some light on over here, guys. I'll show you what I did to make these LS guys really mad. Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool, dude. So what did you do? I took an LS engine and I painted it Ford blue. Now, I'm not going to paint it that orange color, no way. That orange color, by the way, belongs to Mopar, not Chevy. But anyway, yeah. Look at that, dude. You know, the small block Ford engine I have, the 302, same color. You know, my engine in my car, yeah, blue. So I figured that would only look good, you know what I mean, in the other car, the other Fox I got. So I cleaned this whole engine, dude, by hand. And it was tough, but I did it with a couple brushes and gasoline. And dude, it turned out magnificent, man. Like, you wouldn't know that this thing was that dirty. I mean, it came out perfect, dude. I was going to take this to the machine shop and have it cleaned, but you know what? I did it, so there you go. 4.8, we're going to gap all the rings here. We're going to learn to do that because I haven't done that yet. And I'm going to put this engine together. And if it blows up, okay, I'll go get another one. This was only $100, dude. Pepboys hooked it up. I mean, obviously, as you saw the other video, they almost gave it to me for free, but You know, I got the 706 heads. These are the ones that are high compression heads. So I don't know. We'll do maybe do a little bit of work on these. I don't know. As they sit now, I mean, gosh, I can get a lot of horsepower out of it. But we're going to gap these rings. I cleaned up all the pistons, man. I mean, it's obviously a 4.8 because don't the 4.8s have that dish dome? I'm not sure. Let me show you something else here also. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, hold on. Let me show you this here. You see where it says 5.3 and it's crossed out there on the bottom? And then there it says 4.8 and it has a little check mark next to it, a little blue mark. You see where they crossed out 5.3 there on the bottom? Now, I don't know why they did that, but I guess that's a telltale sign that this is a 4.8 when it came down the assembly line. So yeah, there you go. I believe it's a 4.8. And that's it, man. I gotta get a lot of stuff for this motor. I'm almost thinking I'm going to get another engine that has all the stuff on it because this was just a short block. No valve covers, no oil pump, no oil pan, like nothing, dude. No timing cover, nothing. I mean, they took all that off of this engine to go onto the new one because obviously this was a core. And yeah, I mean, all the push rods look great. Everything looked great. There was no catastrophic engine failure. It spun the cam bearing, obviously, and then the motor started running really bad, and that's what brought her in, and they took the engine out, yada, 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 and then that was it. What was the other thing I was going to say? So yeah, I gotta get a lot of parts for this, man. I don't even know what transmission I'm going to run. Probably a 4L80E. That's like the big daddy, but I don't know. I got mad turbos for this engine, and we'll see what happens. So I just want to give you guys a quick little update on that, dude. And we got quite a few engines now, dude. I'm going to get another one and another one. I'm just going to stock up on maybe a couple of these LSs and get another 351. We're going to get the Dart SHP block. And, you know, this is on close to 20 pounds of boost right now. That is crazy, right? But no, it's hanging. And my rings aren't even gapped, you know? But I know you're kind of, you know, you're rolling the dice on that. But I got Molly piston rings in there, which are really good for heat. Whether that means anything or not, probably not. You know, I don't know. We're just praying. Maybe I believe the good Lord is with me. I know He is, but we're not going to push it too far and be stupid. But that's where we're at with that right now, guys. And just building that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one here. This is going to go back in my dad's truck. I'm going to yank the 351 out of that and keep it and clean it up and maybe have that go to the machine shop and just have an arsenal of engines, man. And like, you know, a bunch of short blocks that are just ready to go, you know. And, you know, maybe we can hit 1,000 horsepower conservatively. I got a Holley EFI Terminator on the way. And, oh, yeah, by the way, they got the new Holley Terminator for small block Ford. Yep, they got it now. They got it for the TFI system, if you're going that route. And they also have it for coils. Coil on plug. So that's cool, man. I was really upset when they came out with that and they didn't have it for the small block Ford. Because you got a lot of guys running small block Fords now out there on the drag strips because of Dart and what they're doing, and what's the other one? Man of War or World Products that has that Eagle block that's 4-bolt mains all the way through. So you see a lot of them out there. You got 8.2 decks and 302 engines from Dart pulling 1,500 horsepower. It's crazy. So I was really happy to see that, man. I was like, Holley. Oh, and they got that new intake for Fords now. You saw the Holley High Ram, right? Now they got this top plenum where you can run your throttle body to the side, okay? Like all the TFS, you know, trick flow intakes are, like the box are and everything like that. The Holley's got one now that's the High Ram, because the High Ram, you can change several tops on it. And they got one where you can run it right there on the side, dude. It was just absolutely awesome when I saw that. You can run it right there on the side like that, because the High Ram, when it goes out this way, and you got to buy a special distributor and everything. It's really low profile. And now what they've done, they just took the throttle body and they, you know, engineered it to come over here now, where the box faced this way. It's incredible, dude. I mean, dude, Holly is really pumping stuff out, man. I mean, great day. They are really kicking it, you know. And I guess I'm going to have probably like maybe 3 to 4 turbo engines on hand here, which is great, dude. And we got the other blue car. That'll be a turbo car. We'll have 2 high horsepower Fox bodies, and when John gets old enough to drive, he'll have one, and it'll be fun, dude. And I really thank the Lord for that blessing. We don't deserve it. It's a great thing to do, and so it's pretty neat. All right, guys, thought I'd give an update. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I thank you so much. I'm going to learn to edit a little bit better to make things a little bit more flashy and grabby. You know what I mean? Which makes it more fun to watch, you know what I mean? Because you watch my channel, there's not really much editing. It's just one video, and it's the whole shebang. So I'm going to learn to do some of that, make it more fun, more interesting to watch. Thank you so much. Peace.